Welcome back. This is Shadowcoast with Shadowcoast Gaming, and we are playing Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Now, I actually took a couple turns here because I thought I was recording, and unfortunately, I was not. I do apologize for that, but we did not run anything major. They were just movements across the board. We did lose an officer in this fleet, Colonial Fleet 105. We were trying to reinforce, but we got jumped and unfortunately lost. We did not fight the battle, we auto-resolved, rolled the dice, and it did not work in our favor. We're bringing a few fleets here to consolidate them. This is going to be our Helios beta fleet. We might spend 500 requisition points. We are kind of TBD. Taking a look at the map, we are doing fairly well. We're at plus 252, although Helios Alpha is definitely going to need a second fleet to help secure it. And let me see here, Helios Gamma, they do have a Cylon fleet at Libron. We are at Scorpia, which is steadfast, so we will come off of that and head to Libron and take out any enemies. We are heading to Gammanon, which is destabilized here. Apologies for this jumping around, unstable. We have faltering on Taron, which is further away, but hopefully with this fleet we can knock it out before heading to secure Helios Beta.
Sir, information on the chemical attacks are still incoming, but response teams estimate thousands of victims. Reports confirm most are non-fatal, which seems worse, somehow. Kane's agreed to provide an escort for a Pycon Medical Corps attachment out of Helios Alpha. But it's your problem to figure out how to get them there. Her words, not mine. Sagittarian hasn't lifted their border embargo since the attack. At this stage, we've only got permission to take Dr. Cottle and his team to Erelon.
Alright, so we are playing an escort mission. This is Chapter 6. It looks like escort the Pycon Medical Corps to Erelon. Cylons have launched chemical-based attacks on the populations of Erelon and Sagittarian from orbit. The nature of the chemical agents used is unknown at this time. Pycon Medical Corps has requested a Colonial Fleet escort to Erelon. Sagittarian's military embargo remains in effect. So plus 480 Tilium, plus 800 requisition, and then we gain the Sweeper Blueprint and the PCM. So I have not used either of these, so I'm eager to learn what it is, what they are, and what we can do. Now we did do some upgrading in those turns. We do have 2 battle stars in our group data list, 1, 2, 3, 4 cruisers, and 1 support vessel. So I'm hoping these 4 cruisers don't come back to bite us, but I think that they can output consistent damage. We do have 4 battle stars on the map, all Artemis class. If you look at the blueprints, my hope is that we can get to the Jupiter or whatever other classes we have fairly soon. We did review intelligence for bringing in roughly a little over 200. We are looking to pump out a second Helios Alpha fleet. We will be recruiting an additional officer to secure it, so we can secure really Caprica Pycon at any given time and then have them rotating through. So far, 1 fleet in Helios Gamma has worked, and we have left Helios Beta to fend for itself, although we will be sending a fleet over there, albeit a minor one, shortly. So let us end this turn, see how it goes, and we will be fighting
Cylon escort
Chapter 6.
Set condition 1 throughout the station. Fleet group, Daedalus is under attack.
Ooh, Daedalus is under attack as we're trying to take on this mission, so this is going to be a long turn. I was hoping they'd come off of it. Alrighty, so these are all Mark IIs. They have a little circle in them. Mark IIs and Mark IIs. So we have 6 Viper squadrons, which I think should be more than enough. Now what we're going to do here is position these guys a little lower. And position these guys higher. I think this looks good. The battle stars do have some more artillery. Can move back a little bit. No, they are attacking us. We do not know from what angle. I
Fleet
think
group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
that looks like it's in front, but I can't tell. Look at that, 4 of them. Each one, that's 8. They're to the right.
So say we all. So say we all.
We are gonna do a quick turn.
Yes, Commander.
We are changing planes a little bit here. We want these to be different planes so when we fire missiles, we don't accidentally hit ourselves.
So say we all.
And as always,
Launching alert Vipers.
let us launch our Vipers. Now we do.
Launching
I think
alert
these
Vipers.
are the least number of Vipers that we've had in a while since we ran with so many Adamants and Berserks. But that is okay. 6 is more than enough. We do have to reprioritize the groups. We're going to do 3 groups of 2. So this group, we're going to do some reassigning, and I think it's maybe some latent OCD, but we're going to have them in order. Beautiful. Now, we do want to send these guys out there to take out the enemy groups, because if they do launch missiles, I will be
Squadron target
using
is
flak
confirmed.
to stop them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think that sweeper blueprint that we're going to unlock here in Chapter 6, and again, this
Yes,
is
Commander.
this is not Chapter 6, this is a different. We were attacked
Yes,
on the
Commander.
way to try to run the Chapter 6 mission. I think what will happen here is, let's move you here. Excuse me, when we unlock the sweeper, I think that they have ability to intercept some missiles. So they can see us. It looks like they have longer range, which drives
Hostile
me
unit
nuts.
identified. Fighter squadron is taking fire.
Alright, so here's how it's going down, guys.
Missiles on their way.
338. Oops. 338. 338. And now we're going to do some prioritization here. You're going to do 336 with your missiles and your focus fire.
So say we all.
Cancel. Do you have 336? And I think if we can just take out
Missiles
these
on their
3
way.
Nemesi, that would be fantastic. Alright. I think assigning the priority
Yes,
target
Commander.
makes it easier. First, because then when we pick the missiles, it'll automatically go there, which
Understood.
is fantastic. And here we go. Look at that, +9. A large part of that is driven by the fact that we have an awesome officer leading us.
On it, Commander.
Alright, let's see if I got this right and that I don't hit anybody.
Hostile unit identified.
So we blew up one, we tanked it in the front. Now,
Yes, sir. So say we all.
I do want to send our Artemises that way.
So say we all. Yes, sir.
And our Celestra will deploy plating on that Artemis.
A Battlestar is being hacked.
Alright, so that first salvo certainly played a number. There is no question. Which is not surprising because we brought a lot of missiles to bear,
Missiles on their way.
which we will continue to do here. So what I'm doing is, and the way I did that is just easier, and now I'm going to reprioritize that target.
So say we all.
We are excuse me, I'm having some trouble here. There we go. I'm sending 4
Missile tubes
clusters
prepped.
of missiles to
Understood.
each one, even though I want the Rangers focused on
So say we all.
that guy. I'm still gonna have missiles flying everywhere.
Missile tubes prepped. So say we all. Understood.
Alright, so look at that. We have missiles flying. And we will see
Yes, sir.
and we made short work of these guys. I think look at the I think those heavy turrets in front do a fair amount of damage, and the missiles, no question, do a lot of damage. So that was kind of warm up tactical battle for us before we take on Chapter 6. Now I do think we have to auto-resolve a few pieces here, so we're going to go through that progression.
Battlestar Group is engaging hostiles.
Auto-resolving some of the stuff. And we will proceed with Chapter 6. This is Chemical Warfare. Chapter 6, Chemical Warfare, Erelon. Now, I don't happen to know where the transports are, but if I'm gonna hazard a guess, they're gonna be somewhere up there. Keeping them low is important. 245.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1. Multiple DRADIS contacts bearing 014, Karam 002.
I presume this won't inconvenience your big warships too much?
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get you over into Aerolon airspace as soon as your FTL drives are recharged.
That's not what concerns me.
Alright, so luckily they are with us.
Understood.
Now we have to understand what I'm going to do is I want to bring them in that we have to watch these ships because they can just run aground fairly easily. And
Understood.
we're going full attack mode. On all our ships. That worked for us before to devastating effect. So we will continue to do that. Go through our
Yes,
squadron
sir.
launch progressions. Now we only have 3 ships, so it's a little bit easier.
Yes, sir.
We have 3 little guys. We're going to keep them in the center in case more enemies pop in. Not sure if that's a thing, but always be prepared. Look at that, they come shooting out. Go, go, Vipers. Now, like I said, in case they start shooting,
Squadron target is confirmed. Yes, Commander. Understood. So say we all.
alright, so they are hacking us.
Hostile
Before we
unit
can even
identified.
see,
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
they have 2 revenants. Alright, so this guy is gonna go full defense. This guy is gonna go full defense. And you guys are gonna focus fire this guy.
Understood.
Now, I think 2
Commander.
Battlestars can take on a Nemesis. No, oops. Problem.
Yes, Commander.
Now, what's interesting is let's see
Yes, Commander.
how you guys do versus a Revenant. I think that we can split fire
Missiles on their way.
and each of you can hopefully take out a Revenant fairly easy. Now it's easy to forget about the freighters, and this is where it's imperative that you manage them because you could accidentally have them fly into
Understood.
the Daedalus or fly into the battle, which is something we definitely do not want to do. Posture attack is good.
So say we all.
Deploy plating. You have 0 plating.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Let's see how this works.
Artemis is taking damage.
So we are sending a fair amount of firepower. That way.
So say we all.
The front and right for both are kinda meh.
Yes, Commander. So say we all. Artemis is taking damage.
Alright, so we are going to refocus the Artemises on the Revenants, secure the kill, and even though you guys are focused on the Revenants, let's have you unload a payload on each of the Talons. I keep saying Talos, and I'm not sure why. There's really no reason for me to.
Yes, sir.
So, fire guided missiles.
Yes, Commander.
Boom. Let's get that Talon hurting each of them. And as always, let's check.
On it, Commander.
No risk there. Nothing hitting anything.
Understood.
Do a tight turn.
Artemis is taking damage.
So the Revenants are eliminated. The
Additional Dratus contacts,
guess
sir. Bearing on the transports.
reinforcements are a thing.
Yes, Commander. Understood.
Oh snap, they're coming from both directions. Armory.
On it, Commander. Yes, Commander.
So I'm glad I brought you guys in and didn't keep you out there. That would have sucked. The front is damaged here.
A Battlestar is being hacked. Artemis is taking damage.
So they are hacking. Now,
On it, Commander.
I don't know about you, but these guys are kind of the priority because they are trying to take out our
So say we all.
frigates. So I think these missiles will be more than enough to take it out. I'm loving this Ranger setup,
Missiles on their way.
although I don't know in a
Yes, sir.
protracted battle how we would fare. Although I guess I can replenish 2 of the 4 of these with
On
this
it, Commander.
Celeste. Expires 1 round.
Missiles incoming!
Alright. Let's get you
Yes,
the heck
sir.
out of here, guys. There. Okay. Glad we did a little repairs there.
Commander,
And
transports
there we
2
go.
and 3 have jumped to PyCon. Cottle's transport hasn't jumped.
Uh-oh.
Tell your commander my ship is ready to be escorted to Sagittarion.
You know we can't take you there. The Sagittarian border embargo is still in place. The whole planet is off limits to Colonial Fleet.
You have your duty, and I have mine. You can let yours get in the way of helping innocent victims, children, goddammit, or you can take me to Sagittarion and let me do my job.
Even if Kane agrees, we have to clear the Cylons first. If they see us jump now with Cottle, they're going to realize we're taking him to Sagittarion.
Okay. I think we made short work of the enemies, so I'm not... I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know what these things are. I'm assuming they're missiles, yeah. So we're ending the turn. It's a nice battle.
Sir, contact zone is clear. Can also confirm PyCon medical teams 2 and 3 have hit dirt.
Nice.
Inform Lieutenant Cottle that I won't break Sagittarian's embargo for his personal crusade. And Commander, that is the last time I'll hear you taking orders from an inferior officer.
Government overthrown by a Caprican-backed coup. Their military forced to fight enemies they didn't make. Oh, I can't imagine why they don't leave the welcome mat out for Colonial Fleet.
About that, I think I have an idea.
Alright, hopefully we can get aid there. We are going to replay Chapter 6 so we can see it in real time. We're going to self-critique ourselves. I think we did fairly well. Obviously, launching our Vipers, we have upgraded to Mark IIs across the board. I'm pretty sure I upgraded the other new Artemis Battlestar to have Mark IIs. Now here it's nice because we just sent missiles down the middle towards each of those revenants who are coming at us. Look at that. The top were just eviscerated. Then we have sustained fire coming in. So those Rangers are not to be trifled with. They are significantly better than the Berserks. Now we do have 2 here, but the nice thing is the Talons were focused down pretty easily, and then we divided our fleet to take out the Nemesis. Nemesises. So I think that was a fairly well executed plan. The nice thing with the Rangers is we output a fair amount of damage right on initial contact. We have 6 Viper Mark IIs. That's more than enough to handle any fighter escorts or fighters that they can launch. So there you have it. That is Chapter 6. Now we've unlocked Chapter 7, Sagittarion, as well as Broken Alliance 3 Missile Command. We will be running them in later missions, but let's take a look. So I think in the next one we might unlock this. I thought we had squadrons. Sweeper squadrons. 400 requisition points. Squadron size 2. Hull points 24. Deploy chaff disarm. Sweepers deploy chaff payloads to provide radar and projectile countermeasure zones. A fundamental tactical craft that can hold off a Cylon long-range missile assault single-handedly. I like the sound of that. And we do have one more fighter squadron. I could have sworn PCM munitions. What is this? Magazine sack salvo 1. Guidance sentry emits an EM radius that guarantees mutual destruction of hostile munitions. Interesting. So the PCM munitions can now be equipped. So we're down to 1752. We did just produce another Battlestar. So we're going to transport this and we are going to jump you over here. Just doing some housekeeping missions. Excuse me, housekeeping here. Which one? Helios Beta. Although you're 600, you are kinda capped out, my friend. So this is going to be Helios Gamma. Enter. And all our officers, we have 4 are assigned. What do we have here? Squadron, Marine Strength, XP Tilium, greatest range, firewall regen, hull points. Balfour, sounds good to me. Active, where is Balfour? Assign here. Where is Gamma? Gonna assign him to this fleet. And he's gonna be jumping there. Alright, we're gonna call this an episode. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe, please post. I'm new to this game, but I am enjoying it tremendously. Always looking forward to learning more. So constructive criticism is appreciated. Catch you in the next episode. We're probably going to run 1 or 2 procedural missions, then we will continue with the chapter and the Broken Alliance missions. Thank you.